Okay, welcome everyone to part 2 of how to find a profitable niche market. Recall from the last video that the niche we were exploring was scrapbooking, and recall that this particular niche had passed all 4 of our initial tests. What we're going to be looking at now is trying to uncover some basic demographic information to see basically who are these kind of people that are interested in this, and are they spending money on their hobby. So to find out this market information, what I'm going to do is type in the keyword, of course, scrapbooking, plus market demographics. Typically this search will bring up demographic information that's being published by an online magazine, an e-zine, or a website that relates to this particular niche market. Of course, advertisers want to know what kind of demographics they're advertising to, so it's usually published. So that's basically what I'm looking for here. So I'm going to browse through the results here. Okay, move on to page 2. And usually you might have to browse a couple pages deep to find what you're looking for, but it usually exists. So, okay, here's what I'm looking for. So, scrapbooking statistics, Mommy's magazine. Okay, scroll down the page here. Okay, and this is basically exactly what I'm looking for. It's giving me a very in-depth picture of the kind of person who is interested in scrapbooking. 85% of the respondents are married, 95% have at least some college, 65% of the respondents have college or postgraduate degrees. So here, just these 3 facts alone, the average scrapbooker is married and college educated, and more than half are working full time, and most importantly, 85% have incomes over $50,000, and 62%, or nearly 2/3, have annual incomes over $75,000. And if we scroll further down the page here, we can uncover some other cool little facts here. It says that according to the Hobby Industry Association, retail sales for the scrapbooking industry climbed from $400 million in '97 to $2.5 billion in 2003. So this is actually a pretty big growth market also. So this market demographic, or information rather, is perfect. People spend money on their hobby. It gives me a pretty good idea of who it is I'm going to be targeting with my Myspace profile, as well as my newsletter, and it also tells me this is actually a pretty big growth market. So before you leave this page, you should always bookmark it so you have it as a reference. You might want to come back to it, of course. So this basically passes our 5th test, which is that these people have money to spend on their hobby, which is crucial. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go back to the Google search results, scroll back up here, and what I'm going to be looking for now is something that I can use as a giveaway item, preferably an ebook, that I can use to build my list, and that I can offer right on my Myspace page. And so to do this, I'm going to type in scrapbooking and free ebook. I've already done it, hit search, and usually free ebooks, typically, though not always, typically they will come with resale rights. Again, you have to make sure before you give anything away that it does have resale rights. But here's what looks like quite a few different things that I could look through, and I would more than likely find one of these free ebooks that I could download and would likely have resale rights. I have to look and see. I'm not going to go through all the results now, but there's a good chance I would be able to find one. And there's some other places you can look for really cheap ebooks too. Another good one is eBay, which I'm going to right now. And to find information products in eBay, I'm going to go to their information products category, which you can find under everything else, and then information products. Now, it used to be prior to about March of this year that you could find very cheap resale rights ebooks on eBay rather, and download them right away. eBay changed their policy, and it's not so easy anymore. Now, a lot of ebooks are actually sold and then through the mail, so you have to wait a couple days to get them. They're still pretty cheap, but you can't instantly download them. So anyway, so I'll type in our keyword here, scrapbooking. Hit search. Let's see what we find here. Okay, so 3 items found. And be sure to scroll all the way down the page, and look at the stores and stuff. So here you've got several different items. Again, most cheap information products, they typically will come with resale rights. As you can see, these are not very expensive. The most expensive here is $17. This one's $1.99 plus $1.99. This one basically is $2.99. But yeah, typically they'll come with resale rights. But again, you have to check and make sure. But if I browse through these, I might be able to find one of these that has resale rights. So another place you can find cheap little resale rights products is something called $7 offers, which I'm going to now. This site has information products priced at, you guessed it, $7. So they're obviously not very expensive, and they exist in a wide variety of categories. I mean, you have arts, automobiles, business, computers, education, employment, internet marketing's huge. 101 items for that category alone. Kids, teens, music, real estate, self-improvement, and so on. How this works on this site, if you've never been here, the initial ebook is $7. And then if you want resale rights to it, there's another fee for it, which is kind of a one-time offer deal. In the internet marketing niche, the resale rights are usually $37 or $47. For non-IM products, it's typically $17 or $27, and you can buy resale rights to it. So let's look and see if they have something for this niche. Scrapbooking. Okay, so they don't have anything for it, but you never know. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of categories here, so you never know what you'll find, and they're obviously not very expensive. In any event, this niche passes our 6th test, and that there appears to be a lot of different digitally delivered products that I could likely get resale rights to and use as a giveaway item on my Myspace page to build my list. And you're really gonna need that, because it's much easier to get people to opt into your newsletter with some kind of incentive than just straight asking them to opt in. So definitely be on the lookout for ebooks related to your niche. It's not crucial, and also bear in mind that if you can't find a particular ebook or something for your niche, you can always create your own by going to the article directories, which is actually where we are going to next to look to investigate and see how much content, pre-written content that is, exists for this particular niche. I mean, I obviously don't know anything about scrapbooking, and chances are the niches that you find that are good, you probably won't know a lot about them. So the only way you can keep your blog updated and keep your newsletter fresh with content is to use pre-written articles. So that's what we're going to be looking for. And like I said, you can come here and also look for articles that you can package into an ebook if you can't find one. It's very easy to do. Throw some articles together, pay $20 for an e-cover, and you've got yourself an ebook that you can now give away to build your list. So we're going to investigate here with scrapbooking and see how many articles exist on this topic. Okay, so 9,150, which is quite a lot. I mean, that's a heck of a lot of articles for this topic. Actually, that's kind of surprising. So yeah, that's a lot of content. I don't think I could exhaust that anytime soon. So basically, you're looking for, anything more than a couple hundred is pretty much ideal, and this is fantastic. So this niche passes our 7th and final test, in that there is a great deal of content that I can use for my blog and newsletter, which is fantastic. So to sum up here, what you're looking for is demographic information like this, wherein the people are actually spending money on their hobby. And again, to find this, all you do is go to Google, type in the keyword you're looking for, and plus market demographics, and browse through some of the pages, and eventually you should end up on something like this. And always be sure to bookmark this page so you can use it for future reference. From there, you're next going to go back to Google and do a search for free ebooks, because these will usually come with resale rights. And then you can also find resale rights ebooks by going to eBay, going to everything else, and then information products, and then typing in your keyword, and then just check the listing and see if it comes with resale rights. And also bear in mind that if it's a direct auction, you're going to have to receive the ebook in the mail, so you're going to have to wait a couple days. And if it's a classified ad, then you can also download it instantly. And the other place you can check for cheap resale rights products is $7 offers. And all you do here is just type in your keyword and look and see what they have. They will usually give you the resale rights as an upsell for, even a non-IM niche, for about $27. And they have a lot of categories, so you never know what you'll find here. So hopefully you got a lot out of these 2 niche market videos, and hopefully you have some ideas going through your head of what you'd be interested in targeting. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to set up a Myspace page, which is very easy, so that you can start building your list for your niche market. So I will see you in the next video.